On your radio, on your smart speaker, play Cool FM.
And now on radio.
This is Cool FM.
The top stories this hour. A landmark review's detailed how the PSNI unlawfully spied on journalists. It's also highlighted measures taken against a journalist investigating the death of Belfast schoolboy Noah Donohoe. Our chief reporter James Gould has spoken to the PSNI's chief constable John Boucher.
The independent review found that covert surveillance of journalists and lawyers by police in Northern Ireland was not widespread or systematic. However, the McCullough review did identify more than 20 attempts by the PSNI to uncover journalists' sources. The PSNI said the Directed Surveillance Authority related to journalist Donald McIntyre, who is looking into Noah Donohoe's death, were related to public posts on McIntyre's X account, and there was no indication that private communications between the journalist and Noah's mother were accessed. I asked John Boucher for the details on this.
I'll speak to Mr McIntyre privately. I think it is important to reassure you. We publicly searched what had happened on Twitter and the reporting, but the authorisation and what we didn't happen as it should have happened. We made a mistake.
The report has been described as one of the most consequential examinations into policing and press freedom here for a generation. And the Chief Constable told me that he will ensure that these things never happen again.
A judge has ruled hearsay evidence in the trial of Soldier F in connection with the events of Bloody Sunday in Londonderry is admissible. 13 people were killed when members of the Army's Parachute Regiment opened fire on civil rights demonstrators in 1972. The former paratrooper, who can't be identified, is charged with 2 murders and 5 attempted murders. He's pleaded not guilty. Our reporter Tara Griffiths was at Belfast Crown Court.
Last week, Judge Patrick Lynch heard arguments around the evidence, which was described as key. Today, he said, having carefully considered the evidence, he decided the statements should be admitted as evidence. The case was adjourned until Friday, when the court will hear an update on a timeline for witnesses due to give evidence.
And learner drivers are being warned about fake tests and driving lesson offers, according to TPS.
Cool FM Sport.
With Property Pal. Whether you're buying, selling or renting, put the right team in your corner. Search thousands of homes on Property Pal
Rory
today.
McIlroy is the team leader for Europe at the Ryder Cup this week. That's according to captain Luke Donald. Europe aim to retain their trophy against the US at Bethpage in New York from Friday.
Rory's talked about this many times. He loves what the Ryder Cup represents. You could see the emotion both ways. When he lost in Wisconsin, the tears that were flowing, how he felt as the player he is. He's a leader for the team. That, he needed to play better, and he, felt like he let himself down in the team, and that's kind of the brotherhood we have in our team.
Snooker next, and Mark Allen will face the world number 5 Mark Williams in the last 32 of the British Open. The Antrim man beat Hungary's Vilcu Reves this morning. To basketball, in Belfast, CJ Fulton signed for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fulton impressed the NBA franchise as part of their Summer League team this year. It's expected he'll be sent to Minnesota's G League affiliate, the Iowa Wolves, for the coming campaign. And in football, Celtic take on Red Star Belgrade in the Europa League this evening. Rangers host Genk in the competition tomorrow night.
Cool FM weather.
With Harry Corey, where our new autumn ranges will leave you bursting with ideas for your home. See harrycorey.com.
Cloudier around the coasts, clearer inland, but remaining dry for all, with an overnight low of 5 degrees. That's the latest. I'm Chris Brennan.
Northern Ireland's #1 for music. This is the John Kearns Drive.
You can see the